Hey everybody, sorry it's a little late getting with y'all tonight. I kept thinking about it and I just kept waiting. I don't know why, but I did. And I finally decided it's almost midnight and I'm getting sleepy. I better go ahead and say a little something to y'all before I fall asleep. I went to church this morning. I was looking forward to it. I knew it might be difficult. Well, I knew it was going to be difficult, but I knew the Lord would help me to do it, and I did. I was looking forward to going, and I made it for almost maybe half of Sunday school because I was running late, a little late anyway. And then those of you that follow my videos, when I left the house this morning, I pulled out of our driveway, and I was almost to Highway 1. We have a little road that runs through the trailer hood here, and I was almost up to Highway 1, and I realized I had Robert's shoes on again, so I had to turn around really quick and come back to the house. And of course Dallas was confused because I had just left and told him bye, and so he's all excited and jumping around, and I'm trying to hurry, kicking off the wrong shoes and trying to put on the right shoes while I'm trying to fend off an excited dog who started scratching me. So I looked down at my arm and realized the inside of my arm is bleeding now because he scratched me in his hyper excitement. So I'm trying to hurry up. I grabbed some alcohol swabs. I put on the right shoes. I ran back out to the car, and this time I'm really late. And I thought, if Robert was here, he'd be saying, "I told you, you're the one that always makes us late," because it seemed like every time we were late, he always said it was my fault. And of course, I would always say, "Well, I was waiting on you. I was ready." And so I could just hear him laughing and saying, "I told you so." So I'm trying to mop up blood on my arm on the way to church, trying to get that cleaned off on the inside of my arm, trying to drive, trying not to get stopped, trying to make sure I'm not speeding. So as soon as I could get to where it went from 45 to 60 miles an hour, I hit cruise control because I love my cruise control. So I'm like, feverishly wiping the blood off my arm, scolding myself for being late, and it was just madness. And so I did make it to church, and I did get to sit in for some of our Sunday school class, which is the first time I've gotten to do that in quite a while because, of course, I had missed this whole last month of church completely anyway, just from being at the hospital. And then before that, it seemed like it was just so hard to make it to Sunday school and church whenever Robert had gotten to where he was kind of having more problems with his health. And there was times, he didn't feel like going, and I hated to leave him the whole time. So a lot of times I would, wait and maybe go at 11, which, I grew up going to Sunday school, so that was like, I didn't like doing that because I didn't feel right about doing that because that's just not what I was raised to do. Not to make you feel bad if you don't go to Sunday school. I don't mean that, but Sunday school is important though. So I was glad to see all of my church family. Everybody loved on me and hugged on me and made me feel so loved and welcomed back. And the service was great. We had great singing and great message by our pastor. A wonderful altar service. I even stood up and testified, which was hard. Because this week has been hard on me, and this past month has been hard on me, but I really felt like I needed to testify and give God the praise because I've made it this far, and He's helped me every step of the way. It hasn't been easy. It's been downright difficult at times. It's been sad at times. I've been happy at times because I think of the good memories. Just like this morning, and I said I knew I could just hear him say, "I told you it's your fault. We're always late for church." But then there's also times that I get really sad. And see, here I go right now. But I know that's just the way it's going to be for a while, because he's missing, and I'm missing him a lot. So it's still, at times it still doesn't seem real. He's been gone a week now. And at times it seems like it's just still a bad dream. And I'm going to wake up and he's going to be here. But I know he's not because I know he's gone. But like I said last night, like I've said before, I know where he's at. and I know I'll see him again one day. I just sure wish it was now. But anyway, I'm thankful that God has helped me so far. I know He's going to continue to help me. I'm thankful for Dallas, who keeps me occupied and drives me crazy sometimes. He likes to sometimes try to pull my arms off, I think, when I'm trying to walk him outside. He doesn't like to listen to me all the time. No, not at all. But he's a typical teenage boy. He'll be 4 in November, so. But I'm thankful for him because he does, help me kind of keep my mind occupied. And, he gives me affection and protection as well. So, my heart is hurting. It hurts a lot. But I'm still alive and I'm still breathing and I still have a purpose for being here. And I plan on fulfilling that purpose, and whatever it is that God has for me to do, I plan on doing it to the best of my ability. Like I said before, you might see me stumble, you might see me fall down and get back up and dust myself off, but you won't see me quit. I'm not going to quit. God has never quit on me, so I'm not going to quit on Him. But other than that, it was a good day. I really enjoyed church. I went up Mom and Daddy's again for a little while and visited with them. So they're there, if I need them. And they told me a while ago, they kept calling. Daddy called 2 or 3 times, and he's like, now, sis, if you get to where you have trouble sleeping, or if the weather gets bad and you want to come over here, all you got to do is call or just come over. And I'm like, I know. Mama had told me the same thing. If the weather gets bad, or if you just don't want to stay by yourself, just you and Dallas just come over. And I said, okay, I will, And Daddy was like, what did you and Robert do whenever the weather would get bad before? I'm like, we would just stay here and just weather through the storm. And he said, okay. And I said, what do you and Mama do? Y'all live in a trailer too, And Mama's like, we stay here. And I said, well, exactly. We don't have anywhere to go, so we stay here. That's just what we did. And it did thunder some after I got home, but I think it maybe thundered twice. It rained some. And then after that, it was over. So, and I understand that they're concerned about me and they're going to worry about me because that's just apparently what parents do. But I just ask that y'all continue to pray for me. Pray for my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, her family, my parents. They're hurting too. My brother and his wife and their family. All of us are hurting because we're a close family. And this has hit us very, very hard. But my brother has called and checked on me. My sister-in-law has checked on me. Robert's sister, my other sister-in-law, has checked on me. So, everybody is really reaching out to me and let me know that they're not forgetting about me and they're praying for me and they love me and they're lifting me up before God. And that's what I need right now. I really, I need to know that people are in my corner, and I do know that. And I'm thankful for that. So I'm going to go ahead and get off here because I'm sleepy. Dallas has now decided it's midnight. He wants to eat, so he's over there chomping on his dog chow. But I'm going to let him fill up his belly, and then he can go to sleep too. So I'm just thankful for a good church service today. It was good to go back and get back with everybody and to feel the Holy Spirit. And we had a great altar service, and it was just wonderful. And I'm just thankful for what I know God is doing in my life. Like I said, I don't understand it, and I don't like it. I'm sorry, I don't like it, but I still trust God, and I'm gonna be okay. It's not gonna be easy, but most times things in this life aren't easy. But I'm just thankful for what God has done and what He's continuing to do in my life. I'm thankful that I can trust Him and that I know that He knows what's best for me. So y'all just keep praying for us. I'm still believing in what I know, not what I see or hear. My arm is okay. It looks pretty nasty because he did scratch me pretty good. But he was just excited, And he was confused because I had just left and I was just coming back. So anyway. But I don't think anything else happened. I know that was the shoes and then the attack of the dog was the two things that were really different about today. But I think other than that, I think that's about it. I just never know what's going to happen. Like yesterday, on the way home from Mom and Daddy's, I decided to stop at Sonic for a lemonade slush. And then I get home, and because I am so bad about thinking I can carry everything in at one time so I don't have to make 2 or 3 trips, I was trying to carry too many things in at one time. And I went to get out of the car, and I don't remember what I had in one hand or in my arm, but it like mashed up against my styrofoam Sonic cup, and it made a split in the side. So all of a sudden I feel like this cold substance on my foot, and so there's like frozen lemonade slush pouring onto my foot, which was like really nasty and cold. And so then my shoe was sticky and my foot was sticky, and I'm trying to keep all my drink from pouring out because I'd just gotten it and brought it home. So I've got my cup turning sideways like this because the split's over here on the top. So I'm like, well, if I keep my cup turned like this so I can get it in the house, maybe I can fix my cup and, I can salvage most of my slush. Well, when I did like this, then part of it starts spilling out the lid. And I'm just like, man. So I finally come in the house. I tried to fix it. I couldn't fix it. So I just had to pour it off into 2 little cups. But I did get my slush. Most of it did. I did get most of it. Most of it didn't go on the ground. So that was interesting. Oh, yes. I had dropped my phone. I don't know if I told y'all this last night or not. I dropped my phone a few times at the hospital. Actually, I dropped it a few times before he was even in the hospital. But, I had a nice screen protector on my phone. And so it protected my screen on my phone. And so I went yesterday on my way to my mom and dad's. So I'm going to run in here to Verizon, get me a screen protector. And it looked like a brand new phone. It was so pretty. And then I get home yesterday afternoon, after the slush incident. I come in the house, take Dallas out, drop my phone in the rocks, crack my screen protector that I had just bought, literally just bought, earlier that afternoon. And then it also cracked a part of my screen, my actual phone screen. So that's why I'm pink, because there's these lines. I'm pointing at my phone like y'all can see. There's these lines now that run up and down the side of my phone that are kind of a pinkish purple. So that's why I'm pink right now. So I had to put in a claim for my phone. So now I have to get a new phone. And we only have these phones a couple months, well, 3 or 4 months maybe now. So that was exciting. As you can tell, I'm so thrilled about that. So just know y'all are not the only thing, or the only person that crazy things happen to. It happens to me pretty much every day. As y'all can witness, y'all know all about that now because I've shared it with you every day. So I'm either going to end up wearing the wrong shoes somewhere in public, or I'm going to spill drink on me, or I'm going to drop my phone when I just bought a brand new screen protector. You just never know what I'm going to do. So, keeps life from being boring. So what can I say? But I think that's all the excitement. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. So I'm sure there'll be other things that happen. I'll share with you and give you a good laugh. Hey, what can I say? But y'all have a good night's sleep. Hashtag Waldo Warriors. Y'all please keep sharing the videos. I hear more and more every day of people, more people that are being reached and more people that are being touched by our story. So y'all just keep sharing and keep praying for us. And I'll be with y'all sometime tomorrow. Good night.